The best dating advice that I've ever received is from my grandma, and she told me, like, when I got my first boyfriend, like, hey, you know, these guys are gonna tell you you're beautiful, they love you, you are the star of my eye, you walk on water. And she was like, don't trust them, because they're gonna say the same exact thing to the next girl and say all the sweet things that they said to you to them. Now, this is very harsh and very, like, you know, sad, but I more take it now as I've gotten older, that advice is more so, don't take all your affirmation from others, you know, don't take all your value and all your looks and perceivement of yourself from others' words of affirmation towards you. Find your own affirmation within yourself. You know that you are beautiful from yourself, know that you are bright, smart, beautiful, and all this full package from yourself, and not relying on hearing this from others. Get that from somebody else, not so good. From yourself, great. It helps me a lot, and I hope it helps.
I was gonna save this video for tomorrow, but I might as well talk about it. So how to keep a man on his toes. This video is gonna be a little lengthy because I'm gonna be as specific as possible, because there's layers to this. It's not like a simple 1, 2, 3 and it's done. First things first, you have to be confident. If you don't think you're the prize, neither will he. You cannot exude confidence if you do not look your best, because you will not feel your best. And if a man picks up that you are even being the most tiniest bit insincere about your confidence, he will never take you seriously. 2, you need to wholeheartedly believe that you deserve everything in this world, which also means that you excuse nothing. If something makes you uncomfortable, you make it known every single time. And if you have to complain about something more than one time, you need to leave. It may seem extreme, but you need to teach him to take you seriously. You need him to know that you don't have to stick around. Not that you don't want to stick around, not that you don't like sticking around, because part of this, he has to want to chase you. And this whole thing is not about manipulating a man. You actually have to enjoy being around this person and liking them, or else you're going to be miserable. But he has to know that your love for yourself outweighs your like for him. And this is necessary because when you introduce your standards to him, it will make him take them seriously. And he'll either apply it or he'll be intimidated by it, and he will excuse himself naturally. Which basically means, like, he'll either ghost you or make a big deal about it and show his true colors. So getting back into confidence. So when I get a compliment from a man personally, but it does work for other people. I've seen it work for other people. When you get a compliment from a man, you do not tell him thank you. And it's not that you're not grateful, there's just a more meaningful way to show this. Why are you thanking someone for telling you that you're beautiful? You know that you're beautiful. You know that you're worth it. You know that your value is out of this world. You don't have to thank someone for telling you.
The best relationship advice that I've ever received came from this old lady that I met once. She had been married over 50 years, so I was interested to know what she had to say. She told me that never choose a partner based on the fun moments, but rather on the difficult moments that you share together. Those moments when it's boring, those moments when there's conflict, when there's a crisis. And what I've seen is that most people usually choose their partners based on the good times, and they ignore everything else.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, guys, we are diving into a topic which from women who have truly lived and loved from other women. Okay, so these pills of wisdom come from those who have been through the highs and lows of relationships and comes out with some incredible insight. So I had to put the videos together so that we learn, but now I just want to share my true sense. So if you're looking for guidance or just want to hear some wise words, stick around. So first up, let's talk about the importance of communication. One of the most powerful pieces of advice from seasoned women is to always keep the lines of communication open. They emphasize that it's not just about talking, but truly listening to your partner. Effective communication means being honest about your feelings and sharing your concerns, and also being an active listener when your partner is speaking. Okay, it's about building a partnership where both voices are heard and valued. So let's also talk about we have the idea of nurturing respect. Respect is a cornerstone of a strong relationship. Other women often share the mutual respect for each other, values, opinions, and boundaries is crucial. It's about acknowledging each other's individuality and supporting each other's growth. This respect creates a solid foundation where both partners feel valued and understood. So, moving on to the concept of maintaining your individuality, many older women highlight the importance of not losing yourself in the relationship. It's easy to get wrapped up in a relationship, but it's essential to maintain your interests, friendships, and personal goals. A healthy relationship should support both partners' personal growth rather than stiffing it in. This balance helps in keeping with the relationship vibrant and fulfilling. Another piece of wisdom is prioritizing quality time. Busy schedules and life demands can sometimes make it hard to spend meaningful time together with your partner. The older generation often suggests that carving out time for each other, no matter how small, helps in strengthening the bond. It's those little moments of connection, whether it's a weekly date or just a quiet evening together, that build a lasting relationship. Let's touch on the idea of handling conflict gracefully. Every relationship faces challenges, but how you handle them makes a big difference. Women with years of experience often advise focusing on resolving issues with empathy and understanding rather than getting anger or frustrations take over. Approach conflict with a mindset of finding a solution together than winning an argument. This approach fosters a healthier and more supportive relationship dynamics. Let's talk about celebrating each other. Other women frequently mention the significance of recognizing and celebrating each other's achievements and milestones. It's not just about grand gestures, but also appreciating the small everyday victories. Celebrating each other's keeps the relationship positive and reinforces the bonds between partners. Okay, so to wrap it up, the best relationship advice from these wise women boils down to communicate, respect, individuality, quality time, graceful conflict resolution, and celebrating each other. This insight reminds us that love is not just a feeling, but a continuous effort to nurture and grow together. Okay, so yeah, that's what most of the older women will advise you when you come across it. So for each relationship, like if you want just your relationship to go well, you have to learn how to communicate effectively. You have to learn to respect your partner. You have to be listening to your partner. Like when someone is talking, give an ear, listen to what they're saying. Listen to understand what they're talking about. Wait for them to talk. This is when you're going to come and talk also. Because when you have, again, how you handle your conflict in that home or in that relationship. Okay, don't handle relationship because you want you to win. No, handle conflict with empathy. Okay, listen, give an listening eye. Why did you do this? They give you the reason and find the solution. Always finding the solution is really important. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.